Welcome back to Terminator Genisys Rise of the Resistance. We're playing Mission 2, a diversion, and we are currently right here playing a 3-player game with the Guardian, Kyle Reese, and Alex, and we need to get all the way up to that point way over there. Starting to get a bunch of enemies congregating on the board. Gotta take them out. I just don't know who I want to go first. I think we're going to have Alex going first. I think. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Have Alex go first. So let's get to the dice tray. We're going to roll up his 4 action dice, and then we're going to get him taking his actions. Alright, 4 dice for Alex. Oh, let's see what he gets. Come on, some nice high numbers. Ooh, a couple of 6s, a 5, and a 3. Oh, I like that. Let's get to the board, have him taking his actions. Alright, we're always on the lookout for more stuff. And so, actually, what do we want to do with him? I think we're going to use the 5 for movement. So he's going to start off with 5 movement. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right here. We're not going into this zone yet, but he's going to move here for 5 movement. And he's got an EMP grenade, and I wonder if he should chuck it, because once he pops that crate open, then we're going to get some more stuff. So I think we're going to use the 6 on the EMP grenade. It's not going to do anything for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't get it into... Can I get it in that zone? 1, 2, 3. No, I'm 1 away. I want to get it over in that zone, and I can't reach it. So I guess we won't use the EMP grenade. Or should we? Oh, man, I don't know. Let me think about this. And yeah. Alright, the bottom line is these hunter-killers are not going to be able to get close enough to shoot him, and he can probably try to take out the T-800. So he's going to use the 3 right now on his special interaction spaces. When using this interact action space, you may change his die to any value. He's going to change it to a 6, because why not? Then he gets to interact with the crate, which is right here. And we have the Guardian, Terminator, and Alex in the same zone. So let's grab a couple of equipment cards. We'll give this another shuffle. I always shuffle this every time. We'll just see what happens. And we're going to see what we get. They both, of course, have 2 weapons and an equipment. So unless we find something super exceptionally good, we're probably not going to keep it. Alright, what do we get? Like weapons, we want to find some new and improved weapons, perhaps. Alright, 2 cards. First thing we get is an ambush! No! This is from the expansion. So you chuck everything away. Oh man, this is just bad. Discard this card and all other equipment cards from the supply crate. So we got ambushed. Replace the supply crate token with the next enemy of your color from the enemy pool. If there are any enemies of your color in the enemy pool, take a wound instead. Alright, thank you, expansion, for giving that. And the next enemy, the enemy pool for Alex, is a hunter-killer. The hunter-killer just appears right here, right beside him. Alex is like, what? So he opened the crate and out came a hunter-killer. Well, he has 2 6s left. So for the first 6, he's going to put that on his plasma assault rifle. So we're going to put a 6 on there. You may re-roll a result. And he's going to shoot at the hunter-killer, which is right beside him. All right, let's get to the dice tray. He's going to be shooting at that hunter-killer. Well, that was rather unexpected. Okay, 3 dice. And we need 2 hits. He gets to re-roll 1. Alright, well, he doesn't even need to reroll. He's got 3 hits. We'll reroll it anyway because he used a 6. Wow, 5 hits. So the surprise hunter-killer shows up out of the crate that he was digging through, and Alex absolutely exterminates it. Alright, he absolutely blows it away. So it is gone. Okay, well, that was something. And now I think for his final action, because we have this T-800 here ready to activate, he's going to use his final 6. He's going to also put that on his plasma assault rifle. He gets to re-roll 1 die, and we're going to be firing right there at that one. So let's get to the dice tray and roll up that attack. Alright, the attack against the T-800. It's got a defense of 3, so we need 3 hits. Come on! And he gets to re-roll 1 of them. Oh, yes, indeed. Actually, that is perfect. 1, 2, 3 hits against the T-800, and it is also destroyed by Alex. Perfect. Yes, that's perfect. So this T-800 is destroyed under the plasma fire from Alex. And that's the end of Alex's allocation of dice. It is time now for reinforcements to show up. So let's get the dice tray. We're going to roll up a couple of dice and see where Alex's reinforcements are going to show up. All right, reinforcement time. Let's have ones. And we get a 2 and a 5. All right, we do have a spawn point 2 on the board, and we do not have a spawn point 5. So that is good. So for Alex, he's going to get a Terminator T-800 coming out at location 2. All right, that works out pretty good. So at 2 comes out a T-800, and he's just going to move 4. 1, 2, 3. And he can't move on to that, so he will probably just stay right there. And that's it for the T-800. We do have a couple hunter killers on the board. They're going to be moving, of course, as close as they can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's one hunter killer. It is 3 away, not going to attack. And the second one on the board, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is also too far away and will not attack. And that's all of the enemies for Alex. That's the end of his turn. So up next, who do we want to have going next? Man, we didn't get anything in that crate except an ambush. Wow. Okay, I think we're going to have Kyle Reese go next. We got a lot of hunter killers here. Kyle can actually do a lot of attacking. So let's roll up his action dice and see what he's going to do. All right, action dice for Alex. Come on, high numbers. Oh, good Lord. He does get to add +1, though, when he fires his weapon, so he can turn the 3s into 4s. All right, let's get to the board. Have him take his turn, and we'll see what he's up to. All right, those are pretty horrible rolls. He's going to use a 2 for movement. This is bad. 2 for movement. He's going to go, whoops, 1, 2 to here. Now, can he actually shoot at anybody? He can only shoot at the red enemy, and that's it. So you know what? He's going to take the 3, or should he move 2 more? Oh, should he move 2 more? Oh, and those T-800s are going to activate. Oh, man, hang on. I got to see what his range is. What does he have for range? The machine gun has a range of 8. He has 2 weapons, range of 8. Oof. Okay, let me do some thinking. I'm going to come back and figure out exactly what he's going to do. Okay, this may be a little crazy, and I don't know what that waypoint's going to trigger, but I think I want him to move it right here because then he's within range 8 of both of those T-800s. So let's go ahead, have a move. So he's going to move 1, whoops, right here. Now the second he moves right there, we have to trigger the waypoint. So I'm going to put the 1 on him. He has 1 more movement space available. And now we're triggering waypoint Alpha, which is right there. All right, I'm going to back camera it a little bit. We're going to, well, I guess we're just going to read Alpha. I guess we'll read it right here. Let me grab it. All right, Alpha says, the tunnels all looked exactly alike, but we've been trained in navigation since we could walk. John led us relentlessly forward, 100 running steps, and a quick rest while we listened for any sounds of pursuit from the machines. On our 3rd break, the Guardian looked down the corridor we were about to take. Get down. As he said that, the darkness lit up with the strobing beams of plasma rifles. The Endos had found us. Why does that not sound good? Remove the waypoint token. Each player, including the player who revealed it, immediately rolls 2 dice for reinforcements and places those enemies at their respective entrances. They will activate the normal sequence when their color comes up. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we remove the waypoint token, and now we have to spawn enemies or reinforcements for all of our players. Let's start with Kyle, since he's the one that triggered this. And, oh, hang on, I didn't use the other 2, did I? 1, 2. I should have spent that for his movement. He's got all his movement. He's got 2 3s left. Let's get to the dice tray. We're rolling up reinforcements first for Kyle. This is not good. Come on, let's not get reinforcements. A pair of 4s. Yes, we do not have a spawn point 4 on the board. We have 1, 2, 3, and 6. Oh, all right, let's go to Alex then. Let's spawn for Alex. We have a 2 and a 5. Okay, we do not have a spawn point 5, but for Alex, we do have a spawn point 2, and that's going to be 1 hunter killer. Let's spawn that on the board. All right, so far we're getting kind of lucky. So that's spawn location 2. Reinforcements show up there. Last up, the Guardian, our Guardian Terminator. Let's roll for reinforcements for him. All right, the last for this waypoint. That's nasty, and we get a 5 and a 6. We do not have a spawn point at 5. We do have one at 6, and that is going to be a hunter killer for our Guardian. All right, let's get spawning that one. All right, overall, that was not as horrible as it could have gone. So we have a hunter killer red showing up there. And that's it. Kyle still has a couple of 3s left. He does have 1 movement remaining. He's going to spend his final movement and move right there, like the plan originally. And now, of course, he's got nice line of sight. Remember, figures and this kind of terrain do not block line of sight. So he can easily shoot through. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away from this one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's 7 away from this one, 8 away from that one. He's going to use a 3 right now on his machine gun. And that's going to be rolling 3 dice, 2 to 8 range. So he can easily hit the Terminators. He's going to change this to a 4 because he has a special ability on his gunner action. Whenever you assign a die to an attack action space, you can increase it by 1, increase it or decrease it by 1. So the 4 is going to allow the machine gun to fire twice. Let's get to the board. Attack the first T-800 with the machine gun, 3 dice. Alright, so Kyle's first attack against the T-800 with the machine gun, 3 dice. He doesn't get to re-roll any, but his special ability is when he rolls a fist, he can then get 1 extra hit for that. And he only gets 2 hits against that closest, I should say the closest T-800. Darn it! So he does not manage to destroy it. However, it will take a step closer because that's its special relentless ability. Alright, the closest T-800 then actually does not get destroyed by Kyle, takes a step closer. Alright, because he used a 4 on the machine gun, he gets to do that again. So we're going to use a machine gun, target that same T-800. Let's get back to the dice tray and see if we can take it down. Come on, Kyle, you can do this! 3 dice. The machine gun. Alrighty, yes, this time we do it. 1, 2, 3. Remember, the fist for Kyle gives him 1 extra damage, or 1 extra hit. 3 hits against the Terminator. It's going to take only 1 step forward, and then it's going to go down in a hail of bullets. Alright, so the Terminator takes a hail of bullets. It takes a step forward, but it is destroyed. It's not adjacent to anybody, so it will not be doing a damage to anyone. Alright, nice stuff, Kyle. Kyle still has 1 die remaining. So let's see what he wants to do. With his 3, he's going to, again, use his special ability to make that a 4. And then he's going to go ahead and use his plasma rifle, which is, you may re-roll a die. So he's going to put a 4 on there. So he gets to re-roll 1 of his dice, and he will attack that T-800. Now, these guys do not get the cover bonus like our player characters do. They're just standing on top of the cover. They're not busy trying to dodge under the cover. Alright, Kyle's attacking. That guy gets to re-roll a die. Let's get to the dice tray. Right, Kyle's final action. Come on, we want to take that T-800 down. Oh yeah, 3 hits. It's all we need. It's got a defensive 3. Kyle takes down that final T-800 of his. Alright, just what we want. So Kyle blows away that T-800, and that is the end of his actions, all of his dice allocated. And so now he's got no enemies on the board, which is perfect because there's a whole bunch right here. So let's get to the dice tray. He's going to roll up reinforcements for Kyle. Alright, reinforcements for Kyle, and a 1 and a 2. Oh, those are both spawn points. I don't like either one of them. We get a T-800 at spawn point 1 and a hunter-killer at 2. Okay, we are getting so lucky. All right, so the T-800 comes out at spawn point 1, and it's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, does it have 6 range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it does not have range to Kyle. It will not be attacking. And at spawn location 2, which is right here, he gets his hunter-killer. It's going to move 8, so it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it is too far away to fire. And that's the end of Kyle's turn. Up last for our episode, we're going to have our Guardian Terminator here go. So let's get rolling his action dice and see what he's up to. Alright, let's roll up the action dice for our Terminator. Come on, nice high numbers. And none of those look like really nice high numbers. We do have one command token or rank token to re-roll, but you know what? I think we are just going to go ahead and keep that. Alright, let's get to the player board here and figure out what our Guardian Terminator is going to do. Alright, that is not a great roll. He's got a couple enemies on the board. And, oh man, this is pretty painful stuff. He does have his plasma shotgun, though, rolling 4 dice. You know what? He's going to take his 1, and he's going to put that on his plasma shotgun, and he's going to shoot this guy, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So for his very first action, he's shooting the hunter-killer. Absolutely line of sight there. Rolling 4 dice, and let's see if he can blow away that hunter-killer. Alright, well the hunter-killer drone is a defensive 2, but we are rolling 4 dice for that plasma shotgun. Come on! And he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits with the plasma shotgun. And the hunter-killer will dodge one of those hits. Still takes 4. That's twice as many hits as we need to destroy it. That hunter-killer is blown up really good. Alright, let's take it off the board. Alright, casualty number 1. That is absolutely destroyed. Love it. Alright, we have 3 more dice to allocate for our Terminator. And you know what he's going to... Oh man, what's he going to do? What does he have for line of sight right here? He can shoot at that one. He can shoot at both of them, but not this one. So he can actually hit these 2 right here. But you know what he's going to do? He's going to take a 5. He's going to take a 5 and he's going to use it for movement. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to move right there. Now, why is he moving right there? Because then he's going to use his special ability. He's going to use a 2. And he's going to put it in there. It says attack up to 2 adjacent enemies. Roll 3 attack dice and apply the results to both of them. So he's going to attack this hunter-killer and this one. So he gets to roll 3 dice, apply the 3 dice to both attacks to those 2 hunter-killers. So our Terminator walks up and he's going to try and squish or smash those hunter-killers together. Let's get to the dice tray, roll up that attack. This would be a most excellent time to destroy both of those. Alright, we need a couple of hits. No dodges. No! So we basically, we get 2 hits. However, we apply them to both. So he does not manage to destroy either one. The hunter-killers, both of them dodge 1 hit, leaving only 1 hit, 2 defense. The hunter-killers are still there. Alright, we got 1 die remaining for our Terminator. Let's see what he wants to do with it. Alright, and with his remaining die, he's going to point blank shoot at this red hunter-killer with his plasma rifle. It's got a range of 8, rolling 3 dice. And yeah, we're going to put our final horrible die on there. And he's going to do his attack against the hunter-killer. Alright, let's get to the dice tray, roll up that final attack. Alright, it's a final attack against the hunter-killer. He does have a plasma canister, so come on, let's do the damage. Alright, this time we have a success. We get 3 hits. The hunter-killer drone will dodge 1 of them. That still leaves 2 hits, 2 defense. He destroys the hunter-killer. Alright, let's get it off the board. Alright, our Terminator blows this one away with his plasma rifle. And that's the end of his turn, which means now we have to roll 2 dice for reinforcements, so let's get rolling those dice. Alright, let's see what we get for reinforcements, and we get a 2 and a 5. We do not have anything at 5. We have 1, 2, 3, and 6. So for a 2, he gets a T800 coming out at spawn point 2. Let's get moving it. So far, so good. So 2 is right here, so 1, 2, 3... and it can't get past there, so that's where it stops. Alright, that is it for enemies on the board. That's basically the end of our episode for today, so I'm going to leave it off there. We have to get way up on the board. That spawn point was, or the waypoint was nasty. Too bad our Terminator couldn't crush a couple of these guys when he had the chance. But there's how we sit right now. We got all the enemies on the board. Everyone's kind of clustered in here. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Terminator Genisys Rise of the Resistance. We're doing mission 2, and we need to get a long ways off to get back in the truck. We're going through this base. Enemies are spawning all over the place. We're going to see if we're going to pull it off. So thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow for the continuation.